What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the best meta players in each position. I've tried to choose 3 players per position. There's a couple extras in there that we'll go over. But in terms of goalkeepers, it's very simple for me. We've got Courtois as the gold, my big favourite. Alisson, Ederson, Donnarumma. Check out all of the meta videos of under certain prices. I kind of go through a lot more goalkeepers in that. And then obviously the tier list as well, if you want to see a bigger information on them. Schmeichel, one of the better icons that you can get, or at least could have got, from an SBC way back when. And then finally, Van der Sar, my favourite. He is, I don't think there's any goalkeepers due as a team of the year. I'm just trying to think anybody that is. I don't think there is a team of the year goalkeeper as of yet. May have not seen the link in terms of icon, but that would be really nice. Maybe a check. I feel like he must have had one at some point, and I can imagine most of them have had a team of the year. So Casillas would be a big shout. Whether they do, we will see. But these are my favourite 3 at the moment. There is Dudek as well, who you could offer the list to. Then in terms of fullbacks, start with the right backs. Love Walker. Bit expensive. You could just standardly go with a gold and get an upgrade on him, but I do like the winter wildcard theme. Can play in the centre back if needed, so variety of position is always nice in game. Frimpong, 618, worth every penny. It is a shame he's not a 4-4 because he is unbelievable. I cannot wait to see a top-end Frimpong in the game. Whether we do see one in Team of the Season, I don't personally know how well he's playing, but this card, other than the long ball throw play style plus, is incredible. Pace is brilliant. Defending with an anchor, or at least going for like a sentinel or something, is mind-blowing with him. He is very much more of a right wing back, but if you play that kind of winger that goes up every now and then, he is absolutely perfect. Missouri, not a bad shout for the cheaper option. Then obviously you've got the Reece Jameses as well, but I would choose Walker personally as my favourite. And then the best, Scarfu. Very, very expensive at 1.4. Naturally, he's not going to be everybody's price range, as that is a very hefty price nonetheless, but he is just fantastic. Normal version or Thunderstruck, fantastic. Left-hand side, so started off with 2 SBCs. I believe, if I am right, Havertz is still available. He is until the 21st, so we've actually got like 8 more days to go. 8 more days, 9 more days to go. It's 21st. Get the maths right. 21st to get him done. I think if you've not got backer, Havertz is the next best shout. Both with a whip pass. He's got a little bit more on that physicality in terms of presence, being 6'3". 6'3", I'm pretty sure. 4-star, 4-star. Obviously, Backer's 4-star, 3-star. Naturally, she has got a bit more better across the board, but I think Havertz is a wonderful substitution if you didn't do backer in the first place. We then have the 2 top ones in my opinion. Roberto Carlos is in there somewhere, but Theo Hernandez is phenomenal. Whether he does get a team of the year, I know votes are saying yes, but that always doesn't mean it. I could literally see EA giving us 3 centre-backs and a right-back. I don't know. I really don't know who I'd actually choose for the left back this year. I don't know how well Theo has played for the whole season. I know naturally he got to the to the final of the World Cup, but naturally it depends on what he goes down as. Ferland Mendy, one of my favourites. Naturally, he's just incredible. No matter the version, I could still use the gold and still be pretty happy. But he has got the Centurions and also this beautiful Ultimate Dynasties that just makes the left back so much easier. I have got a whole load of centre-backs here because naturally we've had some very good SBCs. We could literally, out of SBCs, sit with a Maldini-Blanc combination. I know Maldini's quite expensive and some people are kind of going off him a little bit. I really like him in terms of a centre-back. Him and Virgil together are phenomenal. And granted, yes, you're obviously paying quite a bit for Maldini. I think he's worth every penny in my eyes. Naturally, with a double playstyle plus, that could add a different value to the card, which will be interesting, but Maldini's game in-game is just always sensational. He has naturally always been the best centre-back in the game, or at least the top 3 if you'd argue like a higher-rated Lucio, a higher-rated Virgil. They're kind of debates, but Maldini is always in that top 3 nonetheless. Blanc, definitely a great addition. Anticipate is my personal favourite for a playstyle plus, especially on a centre-back, and he works it. Whereas I'd put Virgil in here in terms of gold because that is my personal pairing of Virgil and Maldini, but any of these combinations together would work. I played with Blanc and Virgil to start with. We've used Virgil and Company. Company's crazy as well. A great addition to the centre-backs. I knew full well when he was leaked, he was going to be very much like a Lucio ad. He's going to mix up the centre-backs a little bit. It's not just going to be Maldini, Virgil, or somebody like... I'm trying to think who was before Virgil, to be honest. I know Alaba was good at one point. Militao has always been fantastic. Varane is going to be the next one, I suppose. So there is always somebody that you can go with. Lucio, still waiting on the upgrade. Will be interesting to see when we actually get that, because last year, I don't even know when he got his upgrades, to be honest. He did obviously get a final form in the 98. He did get a World Cup and also a Trophy Titans, then obviously into the 98. So naturally, he should get an upgrade very, very soon. Yashin, brand new addition, an absolute pain in my rear. He is so good in that centre-back role. I've played him a handful of times in Champs now, and obviously played it with him to see the hat. You gotta love to see the hat, but in general, he just mops up. He's one defender that works really well. Naturally, he is lengthy, I'm pretty sure. Check on the other screen so I don't knock this off, but I'm pretty sure he was lengthy. Oh no, he's controlled. Why did I think he was lengthy? There was another centre-back then that I thought that was lengthy, or maybe is lengthy. Still, he's still phenomenal as it is. Then we obviously have the winter wildcard Virgil. Doesn't matter what version of Virgil you go with. You've got the Inform. You've obviously got that version. And then you've got the Nike version as well. And I suppose the Euro as well. You've got 389s that you can pick up. I'd say any of them are absolutely brilliant for the centre-back role. Virgil's just Virgil. He's just perfect. And then Maldini being the top spot. The best Maldini you can get so far. And I don't think, again, we've got Rio coming as the Team of the Year icon. So more than likely has the double playstyle plus. And will be very interesting to see what they give him. If your team's looking like this, then I have the place for you. Head over to U7Buy for all your coin needs. They're cheap, fast, and reliable, but make sure to use JT11 at the checkout for 6% off all of your coin orders. Now, in terms of midfielders, it's very difficult to find anybody of a cheap level to say they are not necessarily end game, but as close to like you could keep them in your team for a long time. There is only a fair few that right now come out. Evolutions, there is some very, very good ones nonetheless, but in terms of what I'm seeing, you've got two SBCs at the moment that are definitely to the point of team of the season at the minimum. Zidane at 1.6. You've got Hullet at 2.9. Very, very expensive. They're not going to be cheap, but they do have different versions. Naturally, Zidane has his 94 that is I'm pretty sure he is very expensive still. He might have dropped a little bit. It's 95, in fact, at 2.5 mil. A little bit cheaper than I thought, to be fair. Whereas Hullet has obviously got his Centurions. That's still coming in at 4.3. So the only chance of me getting a Hullet other than pack in the base is going to be doing the SBC. We have Matthias as well, phenomenal centre mid, definitely due an upgrade soon. I think he is leaked for Team of the Year icons. Let me know down below. I know we've got the likes of Ronaldo, Ham, Ribery. I don't know if Henry was there. Van Persie, I think, was one, but I can't remember. And I think Matthias might have been one. Whatever he gets is going to be brilliant for him, as naturally we need the 4-4 upgrade now. And any more stats, he's above 81 on everything. He's just a perfect card. Then on to players that actually play, we've got Putellas as a 92 Winter Wildcard. Phenomenal 5-star, 5-star. She is in vote for the Team of the Year Women's, so that is going to be a brilliant card. Could it be the first 98 woman we see, or are they going to go separate ratings? I'll be interested to see what they do there. Do they make the men's higher rated, the women's lower, so they're more packable? It will be interesting. I hope they go toe-to-toe. So a 98 Putellas. I don't know who's going to be in it. So literally, that is kind of guessing game at the moment. Valverde, love his upgrade no matter what he gets. Any upgrade, I just want him to keep getting ones. Because naturally, the more he gets, that team of the season is going to be phenomenal if he gets there. We've already got the 90 pace on the base, let alone managing to get like a 95 to 97 Valverde. That card is just got absolutely amazing amounts of talent. And then we go back to the normal heroes. We have Yaya Toure and Ramirez. Both of them, as you know, Yaya Toure just runs the show. Naturally, he got a footies. He got a World Cup last year. He got a footies at the end. And I think he got a Trophy Titans as well, I want to say. We followed the same pattern as Lucio with obviously the 89, so he got a double upgrade into then the 90, into the 97. He's just an absolute game changer. He's Hullet level and he just works. Ramirez, on the other hand, I'm liking this card already. I like the base. I felt like it had some spark that when you keep going with a card like this, there comes a point where they just hit just superstar. With this one, obviously, the Intercept is a great playstyle plus. If you've ever used that on a CDM, it's perfect. Rijkaard did it for many, many weeks. Now we need the upgrade. Ramirez would be a phenomenal shout. In the last few promos as well, in terms of wing, we've had some decent upgrades. Naturally, Vinny out of Thunderstruck, phenomenal. We cannot wait for a better Vinny, even more so. Neymar's come in the Fire and Ice promo, so we can go left wing or striker with him. Naturally, then we did get Rashford today from a right wing striker. We've got Salah from obviously the Winter Wildcard. All of them very expensive. We've got 1.2, 3.1 naturally going to drop. We got 3 mil from Neymar and 1.9 from Vinny. So all of them way over the $1.5 million value. And naturally, all of them have that same level. They are brilliant on the ball. Pace is there. Shooting's there. Dribbling's there. Some of them, to be fair, all of them playstyle plus wise, bar from maybe Flair could just be a little bit of just an extra. All of the playstyle pluses there are brilliant. Then you've obviously got Hansen from the Trailblazer. You have got the Inform, but that does have the Trickster playstyle plus. And if you don't enjoy that, then I would rather go with the Finesse, even if it is an extra 400k. Again, another one that could be in the Team of the Year voted. So whether we see a getter, I'll be interested. In terms of icons, Ronaldinho on the left is never unmatched. I know George Best is getting a Team of the Year icon, and also Ribery, so that could be the next kind of level of icons or wingers as such, especially if all of them do get that double playstyle plus like suggested. Jairzinho and Garrincha, though, they take out Best, unfortunately, in the right wing. Naturally, in terms of icons, these two are the number one spots. We've got 5-star, 4-star, and we've also got a 5-star, 4-star. Both of them upgraded, well, Garrincha very recent, Jairzinho back in Centurions, and still to this day, two of the best icons you can get for the wing. And then for the strikers. Now, to be honest, the budget here is literally just blow your load on it, because we've got Mbappe, we have got the Player of the Month, that is expiring in 8 days. If you haven't started it, do not start it, because that is just not worth trying to do that. That is going to be a crazy achievement to try and get 4.5 million or 4.8 million worth of SBC players. And if you have started it and are nearly finished, get over that line. We've got to get it done. Do not miss out on that card. If you're an SBC or two away, just spend the coins. But naturally, if you went with the gold is still going to be relevant. The gold normally, even during Team of the Season, still gets you by. He is that meta relevant. It just works at any point. Then if we look at a few others, we have Diane. Beautiful card. Again, another one with the Team of the Year shout. That could be an incredible card, because as a striker, she is phenomenal. Let alone in the wing, she does really well there, but I think in striker, you've got the pace, the dribbling's brilliant, you've got the shooting, the passing's even there. She is a dynamite up front, so if we could see a 5-5 of her, that's just going to absolutely ruin any team. Then we have Ronaldo, 2.9. Some people really don't like this card. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. His pace is good. Naturally, it does take him a little bit to get going. The acceleration a little bit lower. But in terms of shooting and dribbling, it's just like having the old Ronaldo. Yes, there might be a slight little bit more of clunk compared to what we know with Ronaldo. But this is just the start. If he does potentially get that 12th man again, or at least something of a higher rated again into that 94-95, once you get to that top end Ronaldo, you'll realise he still is absolutely CR7. And then we have icons. So at the minute, we have leaked that we've got Ronaldo and Ham as the Team of the Year icons, which is just going to absolutely blow these cards out of the water. We get two double playstyle pluses. That could mean literally 10 mil each. Guaranteed. Then we obviously have Eusebio as an SBC, another very top end. And I'm not saying that everybody can finish all of them, because I think I worked it out. There was like 13 to 14 mil worth of SBCs. Maldini, Eusebio, Dalglish, Hullet, Mbappe, Zidane, and Blanc, and I think there was a couple of others that you could have added in there to make the full team. Naturally, if you did do that, your team is absolutely stacked, but naturally, that is a lot of fodder in a small window of time. Pele is obviously here with a 5-star, 4-star, 4.1 mil though. Incredible value, but a beautiful striker. And this list is never equipped without our boy Cruyff. 5-5 on every version, 95 at the moment. You get the base, you get the Thunderstruck. Any version of Cruyff is worth every penny. And that is going to be my list of the best meta players in each position. Peace.